Assalamu alaikum student. Today we will start our first chapter of science that is about plants. Learning outcomes. By the end of this lesson, students will be able to describe the different ways in which plant reproduce, describe the structure of a seed. Let's recall, does living organisms reproduce? Yes, all living organisms reproduce. What is reproduction? Living things reproduce young ones like themselves. This process is called reproduction. Why do the plant reproduce? Plants reproduce to ensure the continuity of life. Reproduction in plant. Watch a video of reproduction in plant and note the important point of the video. Let's start.
Reproduction in plants. Like animals and human beings, plants also reproduce to ensure the continuation of the species. They reproduce in many ways. Most of the plants grow from their seeds. There are some plants that reproduce from different parts like the roots, stems, or leaves. These plants are able to grow without seeds. The process by which the different parts of a plant grow into a new plant is called vegetative reproduction.
Points to remember. Like animal and human beings, plants reproduce to ensure the continuation of life. Most of the plants reproduce through seeds. Some plants reproduce through different parts of plant like root, stem, and leaf. The process by which a plant reproduces through different parts is called vegetative reproduction. Let's watch a video of reproduction by various parts of a plant and note the various parts of the plants that plays their role in the reproduction. Let's start.
Have you observed a potato carefully? It has some small black dots on it called eyes. When an eye, also called bud, is planted, it grows into a new plant. Several plants like ginger and potato are actually underground stems. These stems store food in them and grow into new plants through their buds. Each bud grows as a new plant. Some new plants can also grow from pieces of the stem because they have buds on them. These pieces of stem are called stem cuttings. Many plants like sugarcane, rose, hibiscus, etc. grow from stem cuttings. Activity. Take a big potato. Cut it into several parts in such a way that each part of it has a bud. Plant these potato parts in moist soil. These potato parts will grow into new potato plants. Reproduction from leaves. Some plants, like the bryophyllum, have fleshy and thick leaves bearing buds on its edges. These buds on the edges of the leaves grow as new plants. When leaves fall down on the ground, the buds start growing. Activity. Pluck a bryophyllum leaf and place it in between the pages of a book. If you see it after 2 to 3 days, you will find several new plants growing from the buds all along the edges. Reproduction from roots. The roots of plants like sweet potato grow as new plants. Activity. Take a sweet potato and support it in a bottle containing water using toothpicks. You will find that after a few days, a new plant grows in the bottle. Reproduction from seeds. We eat fruits. Some fruits have many seeds. Some fruits have only one seed, and some have no seed at all. The seeds of different fruits have different shapes and sizes. Most plants produce many flowers that turn into fruits. They have seeds in them, but all seeds do not produce new plants. Some seeds are not fully developed, so they cannot grow into new plants. Some seeds have some diseases or defect in them. Some seeds are eaten by birds or destroyed by insect and other animals. So, only fully grown, healthy, intact seeds grow as new plants.
Points to remember. Most of the reproduction in stem and leaves occur through buds. Roots of the plant like sweet potato grow into a new plant. Some plants reproduce through seeds. All seeds do not grow into a new plant because some seeds are not fully developed. Some seeds have diseases and defects in their some seeds are eaten by animal. Only the fully developed and healthy seeds grown up into a new plant. Parts of a seed. Let's watch a video of the part of a seed and note the important parts of the seed that you are watching in the video. Let's start.
Structure of a seed. Take a few bean seeds or gram seeds and soak them for a few hours. Now, it becomes easy to split the seed and look at its parts. You will see that a seed has three main parts. A thick outer covering, which is called the seed coat. This protects the seed from any damage and also from drying out. Seed coat can be thin and soft or thick and hard. It has a scar. This is the place where it was attached with the fruit. The scar has a tiny hole on it which allows water to enter the seed. Inside the seed coat, a seed has seed leaves. These leaves are known as cotyledons. These leaves cover the baby plant between them. The baby plant inside the leaves is known as embryo. The leaves of the seed have food stored in them, and the baby plant uses this food to grow till it has leaves and can make its own food. Some seeds like rice, wheat, maize that belong to the gram family have only one seed, whereas seeds like peas, beans, grams have two seed leaves. The baby plant remains inside the seed till it gets favorable conditions to grow.
Points to remember. There are three parts of the seed: seed coat, cotyledon, and embryo. Seed coat is the outer covering of the seed. It protects the seed. It can be thick and hard or dry and soft. Seed coat has a scar from where it is attached with the fruit. Scar has a tiny hole. Water entered the seed through this hole. Inside the seed coat, there are leaves called cotyledons. These cotyledons cover the baby plant. Cotyledons store the food for the baby plant. Baby plant of the seed is called embryo. Some seeds have two leaves or cotyledons are called dicot. Some seeds have one leaf or cotyledon and are called monocot. Assignment. Answer the following question in your notebook. Number 1. Why do plants reproduce? Number 2. Write the different ways of reproduction in plants. Number 3. Define reproduction. Number 4. What is vegetative reproduction? Number 5. Which type of seed is grown into a healthy plant? Number 6. Write down the names of different parts of a seed. Number 7. What is the function of a seed coat? Number 8. What is the function of the cotyledon? Number 9. Differentiate between dicot and monocot seed. Today, we learned about the reproduction, vegetative reproduction, and the different ways of reproduction in plants. We learned about seed, the structure of the seed, and the types of the seed, which is dicot and monocot seed. Thank you.